Today I'm joined in studio with Patrick Lancaster. He is the Manager of Social Programs and Services through the City of Lloydminster, and today we're going to be talking about a special guest that will be coming to the Border City in just a few weeks. He is an acclaimed sponsorship consultant, and he's coming to address nonprofit organizations and charities on social sponsorship marketing. So thank you for coming in. Can you just give me a little bit of background on who this special guest is?
Well, we're very pleased to be hosting Brent Barutz, the CEO of Sponsorship Specialists. He is a acclaimed author, a TEDx speaker, and he has a lot of knowledge and a lot of information to share with different groups around sponsorship.
And so it's geared towards more nonprofits and charities. So what are some of the things these organizations can expect when they come out and hear him speak?
Well, Brent's presentation is going to give a little bit of a breakdown about what sponsorship is, how it differs from charitable giving, how it differs from advertising, and provide organizations different tools so that when they're engaging with partners around developing sponsorship, they can provide good value to their sponsors to encourage them to make that investment in their organization and make sure that those organizations are getting a good return on their investment.
Now, he's also a #1 best-selling author on Amazon.ca for Reality Trek, Straight Talk about sponsorship marketing. So what are some of kind of the tools that he uses or he shows people or organizations to better their marketing and their sponsorship aspect?
Well, some of the elements of the presentation are going to be him going into, again, providing what the differences are between the different types of sponsorship, between the charitable giving, between the advertising, but also bringing in some of the context of how sponsorship has changed over time, how the way organizations and groups who are doing fund development and fundraising use sponsorship differently now than how they used to, and sort of what is sort of more the modern practice and what is the modern environment right now for seeking out sponsorship.
And I guess why did the city think it was important to have someone of his stature coming to the city to talking to these nonprofit? Because we do have quite a bit of nonprofit organizations and charities here in Lloydminster.
We are so fortunate in Lloydminster to have so many wonderful organizations providing excellent services to our residents. And we understand that it takes resources, it takes dollars to provide these services in addition to the wonderful volunteer contributions that a lot of these nonprofits make. So every couple of years we've actually tried to bring in different speakers to provide more tools to our nonprofit partners around developing their funds, diversifying, and finding different ways to support their operations, because of they are doing tremendous work in our community, but it does take some financial support sometimes to make that come together.
And I believe it's on February 26th that he is coming to the Border City. So what are kind of some of the details that these organizations need to know? Do they have to sign up? Do they have to register? Or how do they go about coming out and enjoying the talk that he has?
Organizations can register, and we encourage them to register in advance to make sure that they can get a spot. Our last check, we were about halfway full as far as available spots, so we hope that we have places for everyone and encourage everyone to kind of book now, book soon. They can go to the City of Lloydminster website, www.lloydminster.ca, and there's a link available for our registration page on there. And there is a $10 registration fee. However, that will be refunded to organizations after attendance. We just want to make sure that the spots are held for them and that we have that room absolutely full for when Brent gives his talk.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in and explaining the big day. It's super exciting, and I know a lot of organizations and charities will be able to learn and retain some of that information just to help better themselves and their what they're doing throughout the city of Lloydminster. So thank you.
Thank you for having us out.